Hey guys, happy Friday. Alright, so we're going to start going through our math work. Alright, so we're going to start with our number talk. You're just going to work these problems out on a separate sheet of paper however you like. Alright, so you can use whatever strategy you want. The first one is 4 plus 4 equals. Alright, so you might draw a picture. You might use a number line. You might count on. I also notice that this is doubles. Okay? Alright, the next one is 3 plus 5 equals. Remember, you can pause the video now to figure it out. Then I have 7 plus 3 equals, pause the video to figure it out. Oh, this one's tricky. Okay, so I have blank equals 5 plus 5. So don't let this confuse you. Start on this side and add these two together to figure out what needs to go here. Alright, so this is all the vocabulary we've been working on this week. We've talked about counting on and counting back. We've talked about using a number line. We've talked about using doubles and drawing a picture. Today we're going to start to talk about doubles plus 1, and we're going to look at a tally chart. Okay? Remember, these are all the words that tell me if I need to add or subtract in a word problem. So those are the words I'm looking for. Alright, so we're talking about doubles plus 1 today, and I've included this video in your PowerPoint for you to go watch. Alright, you're going to click this link to follow and watch this video. So you can go do that after you're done watching this video, or you can pause this video and go do this now. Alright, it's up to you, but please make sure you go back and watch it. Alright, so when I'm doing doubles plus 1, I know that's like doing a problem like 3 plus 4. In 3 plus 4, I see a 3, and I'm adding 4. But I know a doubles problem with a 3, okay? So I know that 3 plus 3 equals 6. And if I know that, I know 4 is just one more than this 3. So I know if 3 plus 3 equals 6, then 3 plus 4 must equal 7. Because I'm just adding 1 to get to the 4. So I just need to add 1 to get to my answer. Okay? So let's practice that together. So this first one I have 3 plus 4, which is the one I just looked at. All right, 3 plus 4. What's a doubles problem you know like that one? Okay, yep. So we know 3 plus 3 equals 6. Okay? But my problem isn't 3 plus 3. My problem is 3 plus 4. Okay, so if 3 plus 3 equals 6, I need to add 1 more here. So that means I need to add 1 more here, which would be 7. Okay? Let's try. I'm going to let you do 5 plus 6 on your own. Okay? Remember, 5 plus 6 is like 5 plus 5. And let's do this one together, 5 plus 4. So I'm going to do the doubles problem, 4 plus 4, which I know equals 8. Yeah. But is my problem 4 plus 4? No, it's 5 plus 4. Okay. So I know to change this 4 to this 5, I just need to add 1, because 5 is 1 more than 4. So I just add 1 to get to 5, so I just need to add 1 to the answer. So 5 plus 4 would be 9. Yep. And then I want you to try 2 plus 3 on your own. So think about what doubles you see there. I would use the double 2 plus 2. Okay, and then you're going to add 1 more. If this is a little tricky for you, that's okay. Okay, because we're going to practice this more as we go on. And if you want to check your answers using another strategy, that's a really good idea. Okay, so maybe you want to draw a picture for these. All right? I want you to solve these on another piece of paper and send them to your teachers. Try and practice the doubles plus 1 if you can. All right? And our word problem for today. Our word problem for today is going to use this tally chart. Okay, so here's my tally chart. Kids voted for their favorite snack. How many more kids picked fruit pops than bunches of grapes? Okay, when I see these words, how many more, I know that that's a subtraction problem. Okay, how many more means I'm subtracting. I want to know how many more kids picked Fruit Pops. So let's check down here. How many kids picked Fruit Pops? Okay, so I know this is 5. 5 kids picked Fruit Pops. Then bunches of grapes. How many kids picked bunches of grapes? That's right, just 1. All right, this is a subtraction problem. When you subtract, you always start with your bigger number, which here is 5, and I'm going to take away 1, okay? So whenever I see how many more, is that adding or subtracting? That's right, that's subtracting, okay? Because I have 5, I want to know how many more kids picked Fruit Pops, okay? So 5 minus 1, you can solve this on your own. I know that this is subtraction because I saw the words how many more. And also I see if these circles represent kids, so those are my 5 kids that picked Fruit Pops. This is my 1 kid that picked bunches of grapes, okay? So I can cross out where they overlap, but how many more did Fruit Pops have? Yeah, 4. So that's the same thing as if I subtracted 5 minus 1. All right, so I need you to remember that for the quiz that you're about to do. Whenever you see how many more, you're subtracting, you're taking away. Okay? All right, so you can solve this using whatever strategy you like, and pause the video while you work on it, okay? And then hit play. All right, today you're going to be doing the math quiz for this week, okay? So this is the math quiz. You might have this printed out. If you don't, please do it on a separate sheet of paper. Make sure you send this in to your teacher, okay? It's very important that she gets this back so she can see all the good work you've been doing this week. I'm going to read the problems to you. You can pause them when I'm done reading, okay? The first one is, Peter has 3 goats living on his farm. Julio has 9 goats living on his farm. How many goats do Julio and Peter have all together? Have together, okay? So remember, it's asking together. That means it wants to know how many I have all together. Okay, so think about if you're going to need to add or subtract. Pause the video, and when you're done, hit play, and I'll read the next one. All right, the next one says, Willie picked 6 apples in the orchard, and Emmy picked 10 apples in the orchard. How many more apples did Emmy pick than Willie? If it's a how many more problem, think about what we just did. Is that adding or subtracting? Okay, and if you're subtracting, make sure you start with the bigger number. So you need to make sure the bigger number comes first. So think about 10 and 6. Which number is bigger? The 10, so that one's going to come first, okay? All right, so you can solve this, and then when you're done, take a picture and send it to your teacher, okay? I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.